Hello and welcome back to Starsector. We've got quite a lot on the agenda today. We are going to be doing that exploration contract. We will be accepting that shortly. But before we go, we're going to do some refits. Is kind of a priority of mine. In fact, before that, actually, let's go here. No, let's go here. Yes, the refits. We have our Dram class light tanker. We've got a couple of basically civilian. They have civilian grade hull, stuff like that. Which means I believe their sensor profile is kind of sucky. So we perhaps wanted to take steps to reduce our sensor profile. Might be a good idea. Now we have all these missile autoloaders, stuff like that. We also have, insulated engine assembly. This might actually be useful. In fact, I'm actually quite fine with that. It reduces the sensor profile by 50%. But you're a little bit of a noisy bugger, aren't you? Mind you shouldn't ever be in combat anyway. We're going to go have a little look here. Basically, we have ordnance points, in case you're unaware. And these are points you can spend on different things so we can reduce our capacitors. This gives us more ordnance points and stuff like that. So we have these missile autoloaders. This should theoretically never be in combat. Ever, to be honest with you. So I am tempted just to reduce that entirely. Although, I mean, it's 8. It uses 8 ordnance points. If we go with militarized subsystems, we remove the penalties from civilian grade hull and increase the maximum burn level by 1. That could really help us out, actually, so I think that's well worth taking. The other one is perhaps we maybe want to go for auxiliary fuel tanks. Is an option. I think I might just take off one of these and make you more fuel efficient, as it were. Alternatively, we could actually instead go for surveying equipment. You're only a small tanker, but if we go for the surveying equipment, we can actually reduce our survey costs even further. So I think I like that. So yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good indeed. So that has now been done. If we go off it, go back on it, you can see there it's got militarized subsystems, which, like I say, increases the minimum crew requirement by 100%. Well, that does kind of suck, but the surveying equipment is really nice. Over here we have this is basically a civilian class ship. All it does is have crew, is kind of its thing. There's not a lot I really want to do here. I may not do anything. Additional berthing is certainly an option, which basically means we can carry some more crew, and we're going to need more crew at some point. I am going to need some sort of ship to... Oh my god, look at this. Oh, it's going to be so expensive. We've got... What have we got here? Another combat freighter. I'm actually fine with you of the hardened subsystems. Reinforced bulkheads. I may leave it at that for now. You've got the surveying equipment. So we now have, I think, 3 ships or 4 ships of the surveying equipment. We've got, obviously, our Apogee class ship. We have got the Dram class ship here, and we've also got the Wayfarer, which also has, I think it's the Wayfarer. Should do. I swear. No, sorry. Space, this one here. The Shepherd class ship. Sorry. This has a salvage gantry and surveying equipment, which is very nice indeed. I am very tempted, though, to add some, maybe buy one more, because then we get even more surveying equipment on, and that will reduce the costs further. In fact, let's have a little look at that, shall we? What have we got here? We're going to need more supplies, that's for sure. So I think we are going to just buy stuff from the black market. Even if we get a search, it's not the worst thing. We've got a lot of money here. I'm going to take all their supplies. 300, that is much better. We're going to take a splash more fuel as well. We are nearly at full capacity. That is pretty good. We've got quite a bit of storage there. Yep, I don't think we're going to be able to buy any ships then. If we go to the fleet, we have also our first officer is going to be Red Sonja, and she's going to take command of the Hammerhead. Figure to go for Sonja since the personality trait is reckless. In combat, this officer is aggressive to a fault, often disregarding the safety of their ship entirely in an effort to engage the enemy. That was maybe quite an appropriate misspoken word there. But yeah, the Hammerhead. I think we've got to call it the Harlech Hammerhead, surely. Yeah, how do we do that? Let's go for a little refit here. Here it is. Let's go for the Harlech Hammer. Harlech Hammer. That's it. Excellent. Good stuff. All right. I love how you've got some fighters. That is pretty neat. All right. We could also, going back to this screen, we could customize some weapons. I was going through all of basically what we have. We don't have a lot that gets rid of, like, shields. I mean, this light autocannon's perfect, to be honest. In terms of my own vessel, Good against nothing, really. These are the things I sort of control. The rest are basically point defense to some degree. The pulse laser, though, is good against everything. So I quite like... Actually, the pulse laser is pretty good because it just means I can sort of supplement whatever, you know, whether it's a shielded enemy or unshielded, it does decent damage all over. So I think we'll keep that as it is. All right, it's time to have a little look at the contracts again. So let's go back to Intel. We are looking at the exploration. There we go. We've got a few here. I believe it was a 40,000 one. I think it was this one here, actually. That's the one. Analyze derelict ship. Can we not... Oh, this mission is no longer being offered. How dare you? How could you do such a thing? A bit disappointed, really. Survey a... Oh, wow. Survey something for the pirates. That's interesting. Go all the way over there. 40,000. Okay. These are all exploration missions, yes. That's a real shame. I must have left it one day too many. In that case, we'll take a different one. Let me just go through these and then I'll decide which one we're going to do. Okay, so we've got a few that are bounties up here, as you can see. Some pirate bases. And then we have... What's this? A minor supply cache that we saw. Oh, yes, it is. We are aware of a supply cache. We do have a survey barren world here, and it's a whopping 70,000. The only thing is we don't have enough fuel to get back, and I'm hoping perhaps we can find a few bits there, and then maybe we can find some fuel on the way back. It's a bit of a high-risk strategy, but I am quite tempted to give it a go. I think I am. Acceptance mission will commit you to completing it. Failing to complete it will result in a reputation penalty. So 120 days to complete. All right then, let's do it. So we are going to set a course then for that. So we go to the sector. As you can see, we are short on fuel to get there. Oh, to get back, I say. Not by much. We can probably get back to one of these systems, and these are systems that we can definitely, trade with. So I think we can go there. We'll make it back up to here. That's the plan. Okay, so let's lay in a course. We might actually want to pop in to some other places on the way. In fact, scratch that. Let's change the course. Let's actually go over here, because that's on the way. Alright, let's go. Away we go. It's a good monetary reward, I'll tell you that. Very good reward. We've got some fleets and traders here. There we go. Right. Looking calm so far. Can see a few things. We may want to put our transponder off so as not to advertise ourselves too much. Would be a good idea. Do have a system down here. So the plan hopefully is to top up fuel on the way there. I did max out my fuel. We probably could have picked up some more supplies actually. Keep the transponder on because I don't think we're getting close. Hello. Hi there, guys. I think they're fine with me. Alright, and it looks like we've made it. Good stuff. Let's jump into the system. Hoping we can pick up... Oh, there's a patrol here. Okay, get a look at the map. Oh, we're miles away. But we do have a station we can trade with, I'm hoping. So let's go. That's a relief. That's really good, actually. And we'll have to go back out there. There's a relay. So this is a different faction. This is the Ludic Church. However it's pronounced. Good. That's fine. Now there is a warning beacon here, which is a bit concerning. Right, first of all, we're going to trade here. We are going to go ahead and we'll buy them on the markets. Fuel's what I need. Sure, we'll buy a supply. I need about 200 fuel. 150. Buy a few more, 50 more. Oh, we can actually see how much it gives us here. That is terrific. There we go. Right, we should have enough fuel to get there and back now, I reckon. And as for supplies, there is the black market, of course. I'm going to try and keep my suspicion levels, I guess, fairly low. Maybe I should be using this a lot more. I don't know, but we will pick up a couple of supplies. That's good. That's really good. Cool, let's confirm that. And let's go back to the menu here. Let's take a shuttle down to visit the dockside bar and see what we find. So we are seeing a woman from the military offering bounties, or join the high-ranking officer for a word. Okay, let's have a word with you then. So, Voronia Austral. What does she say? Captain Deacon, she greets you. Please do make yourself comfortable. She motions towards a pitcher of cool, clear water. She's always on duty from the looks of it. Stratcom requires an irregular force to disrupt the orbital work at Captain Star Works for at least 60 days. A few flicks on the data pad and a hollow map floats above. The intel is comprehensive. Estimated garrison stats, deployment dispersion. The target is 4 light years away. Special Operations has agreed to pay 79,000 credits if you can complete this mission. You'll need 150 Marines. We're clearly going to have to get a ship with Marines at some point. That is clearly a must. So we're going to decline that, but yeah, I quite like that. What about the bounties? Let's have a little look. I prefer more manageable targets. So what have we got here? Right. I have several assignments on the docket. She looks down, scrolling her data pad. A coffee, black, certainly no sugar is calling. What sort of job can you handle? Whatever you've got works for me. I prefer more manageable target. That, do you know what? Let's have a little look. Oh, that's quite far, actually. We do not have the fuel to get there. 22 light years away. Ask about the... well, that's really quite manageable. You're not kidding, are you? You'd have 120 days to complete it. Huh. I guess we could. They're back. How many days does it take? 25 days, so we can do this in 50. We might want to have a punt at that. The only problem is the fuel. We will run out of fuel. That's a sure thing. Not to mention if we hit any hyperspace storms. Ask about the other targets. Let's see. Maybe another time. Now, you know what? We might come back to this. I really can see me coming back to this. Good. Alright. And let's leave for now. So, we've topped up on fuel. Let's have a look at the map again. The sector map. We are going to go down to Thrial here. And we're going to lay in a course. Good stuff. And just again, to have a quick look, sorry, at the sector map here, you can see our fuel is looking really good. We can get there and back just. We may run out on the way back. Which would be a bit awkward, but we will get the monthly stipend soon, so that should hopefully be enough just to buy us a few more fuel cells. Alright, and away we go again. So, oh hello, it's rather busy out here. There's nobody's coming for us. We want to keep an eye out. If somebody is bolting towards us, we will need to be careful. We may need to initiate some emergency burns. I am going to really reduce our sensor profile by quite a bit here. There's something there. Brawler class. Wait a second. Oh, no, was that a brawler? Was that a ship we can possibly... oh, that just used up so much fuel. Bad idea, me. However, it's a derelict ship. Brawler class. Gunship. I mean, I say we begin the salvage operation, to be honest. Well, that's not really... was it worth it? I don't know. Yes, let's... continue en route. Kind of just realised we probably could have salvaged as well there. But hey, that's okay. Oh. Suffering some damage from the storm. Let's go a little bit slower whilst we go through here. Okay, let's go. Another very thick bit of storm here as well. Oi. Oh, slow down, slow down. Repairs are complete. We are getting through our supplies here. Might be worth flying round next time. Quite active bits of storm as well. We're doing fine though. Alright, let's go. Speed it up. No. Slow down. Slow down. We're doing fine. Okay, a little bit of money there. We're getting back on route. How are we looking? We got pushed quite a bit off course there. Okay, looks like we finally made it though. Is this the right system? Well, apparently so. It did say it is. Okay, let's hold here. There's our mark. Coming at the wrong one. Alright, there it is. It's a gas giant, apparently. Did it say it was a gas giant? Are you sure about that? Okay, we want to have a nice wide berth here, away from the sun. We have found something, and this is a sensor array. Let's have a little look at this. Alright, claim the array and bring it online. I say we actually just break it for salvage. Nice. Okay, that's pretty good. Yeah. Don't mind if I do, thank you. Yeah. Construct a makeshift array. That's pretty neat that you can do that. There is something else appearing up here. These are more unsurveyed worlds and stuff, and I think there's a salvage field down there. I'm a bit concerned by our lack of supplies right now. We have gotten through like half of them. Alright, that's not the world. This is it, I think. A small volcanic world. Right, I believe it's this gas giant. No, it's this one here. There it is. The barren world. Oh, hello. A mining station. Lovely. That's perfect. Right. That'll do. This world here. Perform a survey. This should be a relatively small world. So, has a rating of 200%. Okay, how much is the survey going to cost? It's just going to cost the 5 supplies. That is fantastic news. Alright. Moderate ore deposits. Gain a bit of experience. Okay. So there we go, we've done the survey. We do not want to establish a colony. That is something very high up on my list to do someday. Not now, but someday, that is. Okay, there we go. Right, I'd like to perform a survey. Oh wow, there's an orbital habitat here. On this volcanic world because it's very small. Whoa. Okay, hello there. A salvage fleet. Fair enough. It'll only cost 10. Yeah, we have to do that. Right. Okay, there we go. Leave there. Very nice. Okay, let's take a look at this mining station and the abandoned orbital habitat here. We can hopefully pick up some supplies from these, and we may want to have a look at this tundra world as well. Okay, attempt to open the pods. Are we about to get another crew? We gained 138 crew. Fantastic. So, there were a lot of crew in stasis. Oh, that saves us some money. Right, let's begin some salvage operations. Nice. Really good. That is excellent. Oh my god. Can we take all of this? What is that? Autonomous mantle bore. Whoa! 80,000 per unit. We've also got some blueprints here. Recovery shuttles. Nav relay. I mean, we'll learn basically everything. Oh, wow. Midline blueprint package. Are you kidding me? What a find. Warning, you are taking more salvage than your fleet has. Right, this is a slight problem. So we are not going to be able to take everything here. We'll leave the metal back because that's kind of like meh. This is just basic core. It's not actually really all that, to be honest with you. Probably... we'll get rid of it as we go. But nice. It's nice to have a little top up of the supplies. We've got some additional crew, which we'll need. And I think we'll leave it there. Marvellous. Okay, this orbital habitat. Oh, there's a bit of salvage here we can... Yep. Begin salvage operations. More supplies. I mean, yet another blueprint. Are you kidding me? This is marvellous. We're going to take all of this. We're not going to take... We might take the metal, actually. How much does that sell for? 30. It's more valuable than the ore, so we should always keep the metal. I should have kept the... Clearly, I should have kept the metal before. I should have looked at the values. Well, lesson learned. Okay, orbital habitats. What have you got in store for me? We're finding a lot, and it looks like we got all the credits as well, so it's already been turned in, that survey, as it were. Alright, let's explore this then. So, your salvage crews discover a transmitter set to send a signal when tripped by an alarm system, but it doesn't appear to be functional. Closer examination indicates it was probably set many cycles ago. Looks like we can just salvage this thing, and obviously we've got very good base salvage rates here. Really nice. What are you? Luxury goods we can sell. Oh, we've got some illicit drugs here. Now, this is a bit tricky. If we get stopped and searched, and we've got a gamma core. Now, This is great, but we're going to need to try and find the, what's it, Tritachyon, I believe is one of the factions. They are cool with cores. In fact, they'll give you extra money for cores if you turn them in. So we're going to have to, let's press take all for now. And let's drop yet more ore. And yeah, I guess so, a gamma core. Gosh, this has been extremely profitable. And of course, we're going to salvage. So many supplies. Yes, please. Take all of that. Go for this. Yeah, that's fine. And confirm. I'm thinking we may want to do... We have enough. Hang on. How many supplies have we got now? We're back up to 300. So yes, let's perform a survey. It's only going to cost 5 supplies. It needs 70 crew. Let's perform this survey. Right. One thing we really want to try and find are some old relics. Scattered ruins. I believe that's the big one. And that gives us... That's worth quite a lot, if I'm not mistaken. So this was a very successful survey on this tundra world here. We should get quite a lot for that. But we probably won't set up a colony here. No. Okay. Fan-fricastic. There's cargo pods here as well. Now drifting through. Examine the contents here. Oh, this is all my stuff. Right. No, let's leave. Put the pods in stable orbit. I'm assuming this is the stuff I've basically left behind. Yeah, that is indeed it. Alright then. Very good. There is some... Oh, there's a bunch more stuff up here. Or is this the stuff I've left? Yeah, this is the stuff I just left. Okay. Very good. Very good indeed. I think we are pretty much done here. We probably want to start looking at heading back. Or in some form or another. Let's have a quick look at what sort of other contracts we've got around, maybe in the area. So we do have... I might even put everything off here. What have we got? I do wonder where the Tritachyon are as well. That's something. Okay, there are some bounties. I don't think there's anything out this way, though. Probably not. So I think what we'll do is we'll probably head off to this system here. Because that kind of avoids some of the storm, and then we can sort of head back. We do need to assess... I think our fuel situation is pretty good now, after all the stuff that we've found. So let's have a quick look at what we're looking at here. Yeah, we can make a one-way trip back to some of these places, but we do have to be a little bit careful. Like I say, the Tritachyon is who I'd like to make contact with, but I don't know where they are at the moment. So I guess I am going to... Yeah, we're going to head down to this giant here. This other red giant. Maybe there'll be something else in that system that is worth picking up. Do you know what? That's interesting. A barren bombarded world. That does sound interesting, actually. Hang on, you perform a survey. Your sensor officer frowns at a blinking indicator. Captain, there appears to be a faint signal coming from low orbit. They pull a detailed scan of the transmission source to the primary bridge display. An orbital nav grid overloads with icons and telemetry. The transmission is very weak. We only picked it up as the survey array ran through its calibration cycle. It looks like an automated instrument package deployed in low orbit. And the signal, it's been here a while. Your sensors officer activates the audio output, and as a recorded voice. The transmitter must be damaged, but with little work we can a hint of pride into their voice, blah blah blah. There's mention of Glacier Academy I found. I implore you to return the data core to the Academy for a reward of 18,000 credits. Alright then, let's do that. Okay then, so is the data, but oh, do we want the core? Acquired Glacier Academy data core. Interesting. Inspect it. There's a lot of data. Good, then the Academy will pay me for its recovery. Sure, we'll do that. Yeah, absolutely. Should we perform a survey on the planet as well? It's a bit pricier. It's a little bit too pricey, I'm thinking. 30. 30 is quite a lot. It's fine. Let's do it. I think because it's a bombarded planet, I'm expecting there to be sort of ruins and stuff. Yeah, extensive ruins. That sounds good. Oh, yeah. Marvellous. Marvellous. Okay, then. Let's have a quick look at what we've got, I guess, in our cargo. Let's leave here. Thank you very much. So we should have... We've got loads of blueprints. This midline blueprint is kind of crazy. Well, let's learn it. I think we can learn everything here. Mod spec, nav relay. When deployed in combat, increases the nav rating of your fleet by 2, 3, 4%, whatever. Sure. Do we care too much about fighters? I guess we will anyway. We might as well do it all. We've got surveys here. That's not bad. Expanded magazines. Oh, increases ammo capacity. Could be good. And the Ludwig Path blueprint package. So this is all of their vessels. Frigates. Cruiser even. The Venture. The Venture has some exploration equipment. The survey equipment, I believe. That's pretty cool. Okay then. And we've got a Gamma Core, which does make us... It's a little bit tricky, you see. Alright, anyway, let's get back en route. Okay, there's not really much here, to be honest. I'm seeing absolutely no planets of any kind. I think that might be a bit pointless. There's some stable locations, so we could put something there ourselves, I believe, but I don't know if there's anything there. I'm actually just going to carry on. We're going to head back, if we can. So yes, let's do that. Let's go back to Sector. Canaan, was that where we were before, or was it this one? One of these two. Maybe we'll actually sort of try and go over here. Unexplored. That's what I'm wondering. If I were Tritachyon, where would I be? I think we're going to try this system here. Yeah. If needs be, I'll just sell the core on the black market. That is absolutely an option. Aha! I have found a Tritachyon system. Okay, marvellous. We're going to lay in a course here. Just to show you, that's where it is. We can just about make it. We're going to try and get ourselves there safely. So, let's go. Okay, so we've almost made it. We also have a load of different things that have been posted here. A personal bounty is interesting, isn't it? Oh, bit of damage from the storm, but if anything, that gave us kind of a little boost, and we are very nearly there. Right, we're going to throw our transponder on here, just to be on the safe side. Oh, they're engaged in combat. Well, good for you guys. And we made it. Okay. Fan-frickin-tastic. Okay, let's maybe not go into the sun. Especially a frickin' blue one. Oh my days, burn right up. Good grief. Okay. Here we are. What have we got about here? Survey another barren world. These exploration contracts are fantastic. There is an array there. I believe there's something abandoned here. Hello. No, that is... What's a major hub? Oh, wow. Probably going to want to go a bit slower here. There's a lot of rings. That's fine. Keep on moving. We've nearly made it to the station. 100 supplies spare. Good stuff. A white dwarf. Just a little white dwarf there. Ain't that nice? Okay, let's swing around. Really might want to ally up with these guys because they've got some interesting ships apparently. So, there we go. We made it. I am really pleased with this. So, we can probably sell a bunch of stuff here. We want to try and sell everything, I think, to the black market here. They do like data cores, don't they? Sorry, everything's legal with these guys as well, which is nice. So I'm thinking the survey stuff, probably want to get rid of that. Yeah, take this. Do you know what? Before actually we do anything, let me go back here. Can we open the comm directory? Let's talk to the station commander. Now, I would like to turn in these AI cores I've acquired. Let's see how much we can get. Select an AI core to turn in. Let's see. 30,000. That is a lot of credits. So normally I think it would be about 10 base value on the market, but Tritachyon, they love this stuff. They absolutely do. And I think we get a nice reputation gain by the sounds of it. Okay. Lost one Gamma Core, 30,000. Freya Europa smiles like a carnivorous animal you saw in a holodoc once. It's a deal. Would like to be commissioned? Maybe. Maybe. Okay then. So, who else was here as well? Administrator, Portmaster. What's the Portmaster do? Oh, nothing for us at the moment. Okay, meanwhile, back here, we've got some illicit drugs and stuff, so we probably want to just try and, like, sell these. This is worth a lot. Domestic goods. I'm still not sure what I want to do with this. Installed in mining. This is kind of crazy. But yeah, let's just sell a lot of this other stuff. Got this as well. They've got some blueprints as well. That's not bad, is it? Take the survey. Take the ore. Take this one. And take... We've got 2 of these. 2 class 4 survey data. Another 50k. Tax free as well, baby. Oh, yeah. Up to 175,000. Very nice. We shall also buy all of your supplies. We shall buy all of your fuel. There we go. Not bad. Not too bad. We're coming out pretty well on top. Okay, in that case, let's go to, not refit, let's go to the fleet. Let's see what ships we have there are for sale. Let's take a look at official ones first. This Buffalo might be good because it's got cargo. Not bad. We've got a civilian one, which we probably do need. This has... Yeah, this adds quite a lot of crew. I mean, it only needs a skeleton crew, doesn't it? It does require more crew, presumably because of one of its demods. Yeah, but that's okay. 5 crew is nothing. That's barely a demod. So actually, we could be getting this at quite a nice discount. And this is how we can pay for our... In terms of crew, that's how we can pay for the... What's it called again? I've forgotten it. What our ship that we got is. What's it called? Yeah, the Sisyphus. What class is it? Ah, goodness me, my memory is dreadful. Legion. Legion, that's it. Yeah, buying crew is something we do need to do, so I might start picking up a load more. So back to the black market. There's nothing we have that they would want, right? What about these transplutonics? I mean, take those. A lot of crew. We can take... Should we go all out? Would we have enough crew then? I don't know. I don't think we would. Going back to our fleet then. What happens if I unmothball it? We actually do have enough. Just. Not by a lot. Maybe it's worth kitting this thing out then. Alright, you know what? I think that has to be done. So let's go to the refit screen. We can have an active... Oh, look at this beast. Look at this beast. Okay, so for now, I might just go for this. Go for a standard fit. I need to watch some videos, and I've also been given some tips as well on what else we should put on here. But for now, we're just going to go for a basic build like that. That's it. This thing's ready. We've still got credits. Of course, this is going to guzzle a lot of... lot of resources as well. So actually, if we have a little look here, what are we looking at? Suddenly our supply cost has gone up quite a lot. I would like a few more crew. Spend another 5,000 on that. Yeah. And we do need a few more supplies. Hello? What's the matter? Why can't we, Oh, okay, no, it's fine. The open market. Yes, I would like to buy all of your supplies. Good, right. We've blown through a lot of our money, but we did something very significant, and that is bring back this vessel here. It still needs to be repaired, so actually I think we might want to repair your ships at the dockyard at the cost of 117 supplies. It would have been repaired over time, but now look at it. It is brand spanking new. Look at this beauty. My days, that is fantastic. It's got bombers. It's got all sorts. I love it. Does have unreliable subsystems, which is kind of sucky, actually. That's a shame. The ship sensor array is damaged. Weapon range in combat reduced by 10%. That is quite bad. And then it's got weaker, increase the amount of damage taken by shields. But it is a beast, regardless. Damn. It's got heavier armor. Flux distributors, blast doors. Doesn't take as many crew. Casualties. Targeting core. The range of ballistic and energy weapons is increased by 35, so I'm assuming it's got quite a lot of, yeah, ballistic weapons. Let's have these. This is just monstrous. That is quite overwhelming, I will say that. Okay, going back to the fleet again. What do you have for sale in the black market here? A fair bit. Wouldn't half mind another shepherd just for the survey cost reduction. Also, these buffalo are pretty good. There's a freighter here. Compromised storage. Well, that's kind of critical, isn't it? We can't really have that now, can we? So no. Yeah, I don't think we can get by with that. Is there an advantage to having one of these? Like, to actually having, like, stuff like the Mud Skipper, because we seem to have a massive crew capacity anyway. Do question that. The freighter might be good, but it's just that compromised storage defeats the objective, so I'm afraid it's a no-go on that. There's loads of salvage here. There's a Buffalo Destroyer, Mark II that is. The cargo capacity is minimal, so no. Yeah, there's no ships here I want. No ships here I want. This Aurora, though, this is, I think, a bit of a... What's the catch with you? Rarely seen. I was about to say, it's quite unique looking, isn't it? One of the fastest and most vulnerable cruisers in the sector. It's also one of the safest due to its wide shield coverage. This would be a pretty fun thing to use. Pretty nice. Okay. Anything else here? I don't think so. Okay then, very good. Very good. I call that a successful outing anyway. So, what have we got here? We've now made contact then with Tritechon, so we're going to get some contracts from them available potentially. What was this? A corporate trader. Okay, so trading's always an option. This is kind of fun, isn't it? Okay, so we might as well test this vessel out, right? So I'm thinking we maybe head up here. The only thing is we don't really have the fuel. Oh, I think we have to do that. We've not actually had a fight this time, have we? Would be nice to get into one scrap before we go. Maybe then we just actually look at one of the system bounties. Yeah, we've got like a nice cheap one here in Asconia. That's pretty good. I think we'll do that then. Yeah, there's... What is it? What is it you're fighting? Just pirate activity. Alright, fantastic. Let's go there then. Ooh, right, so we're actually at -1 of the Tritechon, which is not great. Because of our trading with the black market, so that's a little bit of an issue. Never mind though. Maybe we can make amends somehow. Okay, it looks like there's been a lot of fighting already up here then. The pirates are busy getting hunted. I guess we'll sort of pick up some salvage then. Oh, nice. Alright then, what was that? Some potentially interesting weapons. A thumper. Ooh. That's quite cool, isn't it? Yeah. Anything else going on here? It looks like, yeah, somebody's beaten us to the punch. Definitely. Yeah, here we go. Unidentified fleet. Maintaining... here we go. Yeah, they are trying to avoid... And they're even trying to go dark. Yeah, that's not going to happen, is it? Join the battle? Yeah, no, we don't want to get on their bad side, I don't think. Oh, no. We missed the salvage there. Yeah, I guess there's no chance of getting these pirate fleets then. So I guess I'm going to leave it there this time. Grab a bit more, though. Thank you. Right, next time, we'll do something else. We need to return to Glacier Academy. That is something we do need to do, so we will probably pop down over here. And then we'll maybe look at actually taking on a bounty, potentially. An easy bounty. Something like this, actually, is perfect. I love how it's, because I've changed the what do you call it, the portrait of somebody. So we're going to see a lot of our own soldiers as the bounty, but they're not actually. Okay, so just remember that. But yeah, I'm leaning towards this one though, because it's relatively straightforward and it could be a nice one to test out. There's 70 days remaining on it. If we maybe pop down to Glacier and then we'll go from there. It's a nice short journey. That sounds perfect for next time. Alright then, in that case, yeah, let's go there. Alright everybody, thank you very much for watching and I shall see you all next time.